Wrestling fans, the match we've been waiting for, the all-important main event RPW Heavyweight Championship. Talk about a main event anywhere in the country. The champion, Bull Buchanan, kept his promise. He gave the rematch to this man, former champion J-Rod, a Triple Crown winner here at Rampage Pro Wrestling.
What we've been looking forward to this the entire program.
And coming up on Sunday, July the 10th is our return here. We won't be here the first weekend of July, but July the 10th, another Super Sunday Spectacular. The fans are loving these Sunday afternoons here at Johnny G's Fun Center.
Very much so.
Good lockup now, and a standing wrist lock applied. And look at how he bends that leg back and steps on the leg. And applies the pressure now with that top wrist lock, and now winging that arm and pulling down on leverage. A man the size of Bull Buchanan, you have to find a way to get the man down.
Yeah, the only time we've seen Bull Buchanan toe eye to eye with anyone recently was the recent match with Luke Gallows. But the last couple of matches, well, he had a very competitive match against Corey Hollis. And we've noticed that most of the smaller athletes have been, and I say smartly, trying to take the legs out, the wheels out from under Bull Buchanan, get him off his feet, get him down to the mat.
Bull and J-Rod literally into that corner, and there you see a little safety device putting those arms up for protection, and a clean break by Bull. But Bull is cautious because as the champion, you never know when a cheap shot may come in, because that title means a lot. I don't expect cheap shots from J-Rod, but you never know.
There's a lot of respect between these two. Earlier in our program, we even saw a moment with J-Rod and Bull Buchanan. J-Rod appreciative of this opportunity. Bull intended to give it to him as the very first match. It ends up not being the first match. It's several matches in. Bull Buchanan has been successfully defending that title for a while now here on Rampage Television, but he intended that the former champion get that rematch regardless of contract stipulations, and by golly, it's our main event on this show, and what a match we're anticipating. But anytime you get into the ring with Bull Buchanan, almost anyone is slightly an underdog to this man.
Who do you think Jimmy Rave gave the biggest distraction to? Is it Bull wondering what J-Rod is thinking, or J-Rod wondering what's going to go on with Jimmy Rave in the future? You wonder how that goes in.
Well, I can't even begin to imagine that J-Rod is ever going to agree to join Jimmy Rave and become Jimmy Rave approved. But then again, we go back to the very beginning. We never thought that Mike Posey would get involved.
No, we did not.
We never saw Sal Renaro doing what he did to Kyle Matthews in the cage match. We never knew that Jimmy Rave approved team would build piece by piece and would include people that the fans truly appreciated. So we've gotten to the point where anyone could become Jimmy Rave approved, and that may not be good news for us as wrestling fans, but certainly would create a major force in professional wrestling, or continue to add to what is already a major force in professional wrestling.
And J-Rod using those legs as lethal weapons, but overpowered by Bull on the ropes. Because for a break, those ropes are certainly good for moments like that. It doesn't mean that you're afraid, but it means I'm going to get a break here, and that's what you need when you're wrestling a man like Bull Buchanan. Notice that arm already giving some problems to J-Rod. He is trying to protect that arm and very cautiously locking up here.
We got to remember one of the key differences between mixed martial arts, MMA fights, and professional wrestling is the ability to get that break on the ropes, the ability to buy time, also the control over certain of the maneuvers, punches not being legal, breaking when you get into the ropes, being able to get respites, whereas in an MMA fighting, there really is no breaking unless there's a lack of activity and the referee forces a break. So you've got a much more dangerous situation in MMA, where in professional wrestling, wrestlers can take advantage of those break opportunities, which is to the advantage, in particularly in this match, to the smaller athlete.
You're right, and headbutt there by Bull Buchanan. Did you see? He just set J-Rod down like a tree in a forest. And J-Rod, I know, is seeing stars right now, caught with a big knee by Bull Buchanan. This is where Bull Buchanan's at his most dangerous, when his foe is in trouble, and he can finish off in a hurry, because this guy certainly does not play in the ring.
You'll notice also, Bull Buchanan is never in a rush. He is always focused and taking his time. You're not going to see Bull Buchanan make many mistakes based on rushing something or not thinking ahead of himself. He's a thinking man's wrestler. That's one of the reasons why he became Rampage Pro Wrestling champion again.
Good fire by J-Rod. Retaliation caught with that knee that time. Needs to take advantage of this. Now arm can be pulled across the ring. J-Rod charging in. Nobody there, and J-Rod hits the shoulder right into that steel ring post. That's going to slow him down.
And look at Bull. He sees an opportunity.
Oh!
But as he goes in, J-Rod smartly out of the way. Buchanan with that knee right into the hard metal post on the corner there. Don't know what damage, if any, he's done to that knee, but he's down right now on the outside and has not yet gotten to his feet, Ben.
And that ring post does not give, and certainly not something either one of them wants to run into. Both of them now suffering at the hands of that ring post. And J-Rod now on the apron comes down with a boot. Certainly taking advantage of this opportunity. The champion is down.
Oh, this is professional wrestling. That's what you do. You do take advantage of these opportunities. That's not good guy, bad guy. That's smart professional wrestling.
Absolutely.
The man is down. Bull Buchanan would have very easily been able to use that knee to jam J-Rod's head into that corner post if he had had the ability to do so, because he knew that was going to get him one step closer to getting the win and retaining his title. It didn't happen that way. So J-Rod, smart professional wrestling, he's staying on the big man, and he's going to make sure he does as much damage as possible to that knee. They may be friendly after the match. They may have been friendly before the match. But right now, this is a fight.
Absolutely. And you throw everything else out the door because only one man can leave here with the RPW Heavyweight Championship. And you know, when we talk about the NWA World Heavyweight Champion coming in here in the future, you know whoever's the RPW Heavyweight Champion is going to mean something.
Very much so.
And a couple of boots there by J-Rod continuing to attack his assault on Bull Buchanan. And now it is Buchanan now set and clipped there and going down hard at the hands of J-Rod. J-Rod now rolls him over awfully close to those ropes. Hooks the leg, but not enough. 2 count.
Ben, we're going to have to take a very short commercial break. Fans, we'll be right back.
And we rejoin you right here in the middle of this RPW Heavyweight Championship match. And J-Rod still on the offense and pounding away. And now retaliation by the champion. And that punch laid him out.
Well, J-Rod may have had control of Bull Buchanan for a period of time, keeping him on the mat, but one move takes J-Rod down. But you notice Buchanan not yet to his feet, but he is finally back to his feet. J-Rod takes him right back off his feet.
And J-Rod very smart to clip that leg. That leg starting to give beneath the big man, Bull Buchanan. Doesn't matter how big you are if you're not standing. We're all the same size when we lay down. And right now it is J-Rod taking full advantage of that injured knee. And it is Bull grabs the ropes and will ask for a break here, and the clean break by J-Rod. J-Rod one step closer to regaining that RPW heavyweight gold. Could be interesting to see right here. The title could change hands.
Well, and J-Rod taking advantage of both the right and the left. Now this time he's picked up the left, and now he's putting extra pressure on that. He had done some damage to the right knee in addition, trying basically to make it difficult for the man to walk at all at this point.
Absolutely, and remember, this is for all the gold. The RPW Rampage Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship under the National Wrestling Alliance banner is on the line. Elbow viciously caught J-Rod as he came in, and now it's Bull coming off the ropes, caught him with that knee, and that's a bad knee, and as you see, that's what you call a sacrifice in pro wrestling, and we see that a lot with these top contenders.
I was just impressed he was able to suck up the pain and get that much mobility going that quickly, but you could see the end result when he finally utilized that injured knee at the very end of that. He hits the ropes again and comes off, but J-Rod, all he does is get a little bit off the mat and takes him right down with a drop kick to the knee.
J-Rod is thinking right now. He may be down, but he is not out. Don't ever count J-Rod out. Now those boots going right to that knee. Stay on one body part and enter it. That's what he's doing. And I'm dropping the elbows to the back of the head of the champion Bull Buchanan, caught with that knee now. And J-Rod is in charge and needs to keep control if he's going to beat the champion. Again, now taking that leg, but awfully close to the ropes. Most men would have already grabbed the rope, Bill Behrens. That's telling you what kind of man Bull Buchanan is.
Well, J-Rod, interestingly, is switching back and forth, working on both legs, not just one of the two legs. Now he's grabbed a hold of the, I think, more injured right leg of Bull Buchanan, and he's got both legs. But he's not just trying to take out one of the points of balance. He's trying to take out every point of balance in this particular match. I don't know whether that's a good tactic or not. Sometimes it makes sense to focus on just one thing and do the most damage you can. Switching back and forth may be to the advantage of Bull Buchanan in this match.
Absolutely. Caught that time with a knee into the thigh. And there's those kicks, those MMA background coming in. And he has some kicks that come from nowhere sometimes. With kicks and knees, certainly J-Rod is at the advantage. Again, clipping that knee from behind. J-Rod now trying to take a breather here at ringside. What's he got now? He grabbed
He's reaching, looked like he was reaching for a chair or for something, but no, that just gives Bull Buchanan a chance to mount a little bit of a comeback. Referee not trying to count this particular match out. He knows the fans want to see this thing finished off in the ring the way it's intended to when you're doing a heavyweight title match.
Absolutely, and the referee is a counters on for both men to get back in the ring, and certainly we're not going to have a winner on the floor. And it's J-Rod continuing to pound the champion, Bull Buchanan, on the floor. J-Rod now.
The count of 6, J-Rod rolls in.
Referee still counting out the champion, and now both men back in the ring.
Bull Buchanan, a lot the worse for wear on the outside. Most of the damage been done to that right knee, but additional pressure has been put on the left knee, and now drops him down hard on the head, knocks him pretty goofy right there. I'm not sure I'm used to seeing Bull Buchanan this compromised in the ring. J-Rod brought his A game to this particular match.
J-Rod, a top contender in any wrestling ring, certainly showing his worth right now. Good bridge that time, rolls over and could have had him right there. Very close call for J-Rod. J-Rod now trying to get that breather on the apron. Don't take too much time, because while you're breathing, so is Bull Buchanan.
Well, yes, if Bull Buchanan's not knocked out, there's going to be a severe weight advantage, or disadvantage for J-Rod, I should say, throughout that match. He put all of his body weight on Bull Buchanan, and Buchanan was able not just to kick him off, but pretty much throw him out of the ring.
J-Rod now going to the top rope, and this will be a high-risk maneuver any way you look at it. And that rope clipped by Buchanan as he saw him set and ready. And now that advantage went to a disadvantage. Vicious headbutt by Bull Buchanan on that top rope now.
And I'm not sure about this, Ben.
This could be a superplex. We used to see the Super Destroyer use this, but the leg would not allow Bull Buchanan to do that. That knee is too weakened, and that shows what J-Rod has done so far, a boot to the face. And now J-Rod comes off and caught with that punch as he came down.
And he caught every single bit of that, and no way for J-Rod to protect himself at all. He was in midair as Bull Buchanan came in with every bit he had with that big right hand. Had to hurt Bull Buchanan's hand almost as much as it hurt J-Rod, but J-Rod may be sucking soup after this.
Absolutely, and right now, the fans are, both these men can be considered fan favorites. You wonder who they're really supporting in this match. Of course, the underdog might be J-Rod right now because he's the challenger. Both men are down, but Bull seems to be getting up first.
Well, this is the kind of match that the Rampage Pro Wrestling fans appreciate. Two great professional wrestlers, each of them after the ultimate prize in Rampage Pro Wrestling, the heavyweight title, giving their all in the process, and that's what you expect in a main event, and that's what you got here today.
And they are battling each other with everything they have. And caught him with a power slam from nowhere. 1, 2, and I thought he had him right there.
J-Rod able to kick out, not sure how. Buchanan, not sure that was a good idea. He came down with that already injured right knee, and J-Rod is up with those lethal kicks. Tries there for another one, but Buchanan up.
Drops that elbow. Both men going for high risk and sacrificial moves and backfiring both ways. No winner thus far. Tough matchup here for the RPW Heavyweight Championship. You're watching Rampage Pro Wrestling. So glad you joined us. Hope you join us live on Sunday, July 10th. If you think this action is great on TV, even more exciting in person.
2 p.m. bell time, but get here early. Improvements to the arena include a monitor where we'll be showing old Rampage episodes. So if you get here early, you'll be entertained. Oh! Dropped him right on his head there. Beautiful suplex by Bull Buchanan. Got him covered. This could be it, Ben.
All that weight now covers and puts the leg, and not enough. J-Rod knows that when you get a championship match, there's a lot of men lined up for this title. If he doesn't get it in this match, he doesn't know when another rematch may come up.
Well, Bull Buchanan's already aware Rob Adonis wants a title shot. J-Rod beats Bull Buchanan. It's going to be Rob Adonis looking for him, and it's going to be the former champion, were that to happen, Bull Buchanan. So just imagine if J-Rod becomes champion, he's got a force going up against him that would be a challenge to any professional wrestler. But right now, that's Bull Buchanan's challenge.
Unfortunately, we do know that J-Rod has got a win in the past over Bull Buchanan. We know Bull Buchanan has that win where he won the title over J-Rod. So this match could actually go either way.
Very much so.
And a hard-fought match for the RPW heavyweight title. And both men certainly have felt the wear and tear of this match. Both men now groggy as J-Rod getting up first, dropping that elbow to the back of Bull Buchanan. And that high knee not quite as effective as normal, as J-Rod's had a lot taken out of him thus far. J-Rod saying, why don't you stay down?
J-Rod making a big mistake talking to the man rather than staying on him. And I've noticed also he's stopped focusing on the legs and he's gone for the upper body. And that's a mistake with Bull Buchanan, and that's been punctuated by that right there. Buchanan's knees are still hurting him, but there's a lot of fight left in the big man.
When you call Bull Buchanan out, be careful what you wish
Whoa,
for.
there's a chance right here. Backslide.
He got him, backslide, rolls him up. Great maneuvering by J-Rod. He is thinking the whole way through. Always remember that you're trying to win this title. And there, that big power bomb caught him. And now it's the Bull now rolls him up 1-2, and I thought he had him again. What a matchup.
No idea how J-Rod was able to kick out of that particular maneuver. That was a true explosion, that power bomb. Do you see the height as Bull Buchanan got him all the way up and brought him back down, but still not enough to put J-Rod down. But now he hooks him again for the same maneuver.
Going for the one more time. That could be all she wrote that time, caught him with a jawbuster. Enough to cut his lights off, but that hurt the head of J-Rod. Another sacrifice by J-Rod.
Well, there's stars right now in his eyes, but he's got a hold. He runs over. That's what he needs to do. He's able to float over. Doesn't get much of a cover right there, but he at least got on top of him, but not enough for a pinfall.
Almost moving on instinct alone now. J-Rod just, what a hard-fought battle this has been thus far. J-Rod now says this must be it. Caught with that vicious lariat and almost decapitated J-Rod. 1, 2, and 3, and the winner, and still RPW champion with that lariat, Bull Buchanan. But what a fight by J-Rod. I believe that knee of Bull Buchanan has been injured.
What a tremendous match, Ben Masters. They don't get a whole lot better than that. We've had a tremendous episode of Rampage, but that match, what a main event. Nothing, can't take a thing away from J-Rod. He had the big man going the entire match, but he wasn't able to get the job done, at least not this time.
I guarantee you that Bull Buchanan knows he was in the ring with someone, and J-Rod certainly no slouch. And I'm sure that's not the last time you'll see J-Rod chasing some gold. Right now the champion, Bull Buchanan, retaining the title. What does this mean to Rob Adonis? We'll have to see what happens in the future with that one.
Very much so. J-Rod heading to the back. I know this crowd was appreciative of his efforts, as are we. Tremendous match here, and what a tremendous hour of television this has been. Respect there shown between both of these men.
There we see a handshake. Great respect between J-Rod and RPW heavyweight champion Bull Buchanan. As part of Rampage Pro Wrestling, Bull Buchanan is the winner, and still RPW heavyweight champion, a man who has been
Wait a minute, Ben.
Hunter is now
Bobby
the
Moore
hunted.
has just entered the ring. Bull Buchanan almost caught off guard, and now he's going after Charlie Cash, who's brought a chair out to ringside, but behind him, Rob Adonis, and he's going after that already injured leg.
Now this man's already been injured by J-Rod in this hard-fought match, hit for hard. Bobby Moore coming out with Charlie Cash and the big man, Rob Adonis.
Oh, and he just slung that leg over into the corner post. I don't know if all of our fans can see it. I know our cameraman can over there, as can I. Twice now he's slung that leg, and now he's picked up a chair, Ben, and he just smashed the chair into the knee that was held against that post, and he's setting it up again, and it's again he's got the knee.
And you see Charlie Cash all disheveled here, and now
they said they'd see him sooner or later. I guess it's sooner, and now they're pulling him out into the middle of the ring, and they've got him set up to the top. Wait a minute, J-Rod is back out to ringside, and he's got a hold of that chair.
Thank goodness he came out when he did. They were going to break the leg of Bull Buchanan if they haven't already done so. That leg already giving him problems, and then just raking that leg across that steel ring post. Rob Adonis making loud noises here, sending a message out to the champion, Bull Buchanan. He knows he wants a title match, obviously. When he gets it, Bull Buchanan is going to be a little less than 100%.
Well, definitely less, and right now he's down, and I don't know if we're going to know the extent of whatever injury that may have occurred here, at least until we see him get up to his feet.
Cannot believe that Charlie Cash would bring these.
Referees coming out to ringside. Everyone taking a look at Bull Buchanan. Quiet now falling over the building here as Bull Buchanan still down. Wait a minute, he doesn't want J-Rod's help, Ben. Looks like he's okay. It looks like he's going to be able to get to his feet.
Now, Bull is a very proud man, and certainly has always been an island unto himself. I know he respects J-Rod, but certainly wants to be able to stand on his own 2 feet. This man's, they didn't give much.
All right, he's back up
this.
to his feet, Ben, and it looks like whatever damage was done at least is not going to be permanent.
And now Bull again pushing J-Rod off and saying
he's stabilized. It looks like he's going to be.
And J-Rod again trying to help Bull Buchanan, who did not really ask for help.
No, Bull Buchanan not able to put weight on that knee, not at least at this time. Ben, we're going to have to. We're running out of time here on this television program. Fans, we'll have to check after this to see on the condition of Bull Buchanan. We'll hope next week to give you an update as to his condition. But right now, successful defense against J-Rod for Bull Buchanan, still Rampage champion. Of the repercussions of the attack by Rob Adonis, the Cash Vault, I guess we'll know more soon.
And J-Rod now standing there and trying to get some assistance there for Bull Buchanan, and we know that a lot of respect here. They had a great matchup, and certainly that leg was injured in the match with J-Rod before Rob Adonis ever got out here and then slammed his knee into the ring post. And we'll see you more next week for more Rampage Pro Wrestling.